Hello, my delightful demon spawn. Welcome back to the Mortal Kombat Legacy. Today, we are playing one of the more influential games in the series. Possibly the most iconic. I guess of the classic era. And a game that I have been dreading playing for years. Mortal Kombat 2. I will say that I am playing the Genesis port of this game specifically. And I've taken some special precautions to make this game not nearly as brutally frustrating. I was gonna play the arcade version with, and straight up telling you I'm going to use a cheat code, which I still am. I am using a ROM hack that tones the AI down. But I was gonna do a similar thing for the original arcade version, and then a brick wall just materialized from out of nowhere and dashed any hope of that happening. And at that point, I was like, you know what? I do want to show the console versions some love, because Mortal Kombat was not just a big deal in the arcades. It was also a pretty big deal on home consoles, even if they were not nearly as well-playing as the arcade versions. You know, some people probably have really fond memories of this game, whether they played it on the SNES or they played it on Genesis. There was a 32X port that was kind of weird. There's even a Sega Saturn version of this game that I never realized was a thing. It's terrible. The Saturn version is horrendously bad. It's almost laughably bad. And I tried playing it for this, and I was kind of feeling it until the AI once again started wrecking me, and I was like, okay, that's not gonna work. So finally, I came to a point with this game. I finally beat it in practice, which, yeah, I probably should have just had the camera going for those. But I just wanted to make sure that it was actually doable. You know what I mean? So anyway, let's just jump straight into some Mortal Kombat 2. Yay. Did you know this version has this wacky... I mean, I'm pretty sure this screen is in the arcade version, but it's only in the attract mode. And it's before the MK2 title screen. And that a weird-ass observation. But yeah, so almost every character returns from the first game except for Kano and Sonya. We still got Liu Kang, we still got Sub-Zero, we still got Johnny Cage, we still got Scorpion, and we still got Raiden, which the game decided to choose Raiden for me. That's fine, I was going to choose him anyway. But there was one character from the OG Mortal Kombat that I didn't mention. That was Reptile. And that's because getting Reptile in the OG Mortal Kombat is an exercise in frustration. So I didn't even bother talking about it. But yeah, so I guess we're just going to talk about the new characters as they come. And this is what my Mortal Kombat 2 gameplay is going to look like. Just jamming people against the wall as Raiden. Because I don't know what the fuck else to do against this goddamn computer. I got the AI nerf. And it's still a rat bastard. This thing is still just a colossal piece of shit. No matter what you do. I stopped for all of that just to watch the character flop on the floor. It's okay. It's alright. I'll figure something out. This is Katana. She's one of the new characters. She is like the ultimate cheat code for this game. Which, conveniently enough, I can't play Katana to save my life in any Mortal Kombat, really. So that just makes my life a whole lot. That just makes me feel a whole lot better. Because, you know, the one character that you're supposed to use for this, I can't do it. I can't do it as her. I simply don't have the her strat just is it's too difficult for me. That should give you a sign as to how not great I am at these games. Oh god. Weirdly enough, I'm actually gonna get better as the game goes on. Like the newer games, I'm a little bit better at than. I mean, yeah, the newer ones I can do some stuff in them. But as far as these old school ones, nah, fam, that ain't happening. Okay. Where the fuck was this fatality? Okay. What the fuck are even these fatality inputs? Fuck them. You know what? Fuck them. If you want to watch MK2 fatalities, just go find a video for MK2 fatalities, because I'm not bothering with it. Anyway, here's Kung Lao. He was only in text in the first game, but now we actually get to see what he looks like. And he's another Shaolin monk who uses a bladed hat. Which, I don't know how often Mortal Kombat makes reference to this in itself, but pretty sure this is supposed to be a call to, like, this is supposed to be an homage to Odd Job from the James Bond movies. I think he was either in Goldfinger or Thunderball. I forget which one. But yeah, he's the guy in GoldenEye 007 for the N64 that everyone hates because he's short. He's a shorty. Here's Jackson Briggs. He's Sonya's superior, and after she goes missing from the original Mortal Kombat, Jax is here to find her. I'm pretty sure. And he's the token black guy of the OG games. But yeah, hey Liu Kang, how's it going? This game is where he'd first get the his iconic bicycle kick. So if you were wondering why did you ever do that in the first one, that's why. He also, I don't know if he either gets his low fireball or his air fireball. I think it's his air fireball. But yeah, so the new characters do have some sauce, you know, because Raiden has, he has his own projectile, which is this, which the AI will eventually counter, at some point, so there's no point in me, trying it. And then also I have the teleport. I have the teleports. That was all in the first game, but he also has a new move, which I think is like some kind of grab. Whatever. Oh boy, this guy, Baraka. One of the eternal jobbers of Mortal Kombat. Baraka is, or at least for 90% of it, yeah, pretty much the entire series up until Mortal Kombat 1, the newest game. He's part of the Tarkatan race, which are these beast men with spikes and shit, particularly some in his arms that he uses to fucking shoot shit with. It almost looks like he's just throwing one of them, shooting the blade at you in this port. It's supposed to be like a spark from him like slashing his blades together, because they're made of metal despite the fact that it's supposed to be organic. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's just some glorious 90s special effects at work. Or not special effects, like props. But yeah. One of those characters in the background is actually going to be important later in a couple of the games, so take that for what you will. But yeah. Yeah. Sub-Zero. Fun fact, from this game onwards, Sub-Zero would be a different guy than in the first one. The first one, he was KAHN. And it's like, okay, why should I care? Well, in this game, he's Kuai Liang. And you ask again, why should I care? And simple. During the events of the first game, KAHN was straight up wrecked by Scorpion. So yeah, Kuai Liang was his brother. It was his younger brother, and was his replacement, and he's been his replacement up until MK1 again. MK1 decided to give the mantle of Sub-Zero back to KAHN, and now Kuai Liang is Scorpion because because now Scorpion and Sub-Zero are actual brothers. Okay. But yeah. Here's Mileena. She looks almost functionally identical to Kitana. I got a double flawless on her! Wow. I do remember Mileena giving me trouble in my practice. Oh my god, we're almost done with the ladder! Oh my god. It's a Christmas miracle. Yeah, here's Reptile. In the first game, again, I alluded to this earlier. In the first one, he was a secret character. With insane ass requirements. If you want to know the history of this game and like Reptile in the first one and then all the secret characters of this game, pick Casspray, the guy who makes those like soft locking or videos on Pokemon soft locks. He made a video about the secret characters in Mortal Kombat. And, yeah, he talked about the absurd requirements for Reptile, as well as the 3 secret characters in this game. But yeah. Also, you can see both Kano and Sonya on this stage. So, yeah. Johnny Cage. But yeah. But yeah. No. As much as I've been harping on MK2 and treating it like this freaking unholy abomination, I don't hate that. As a game, particularly against people, I don't hate this one. I mean, you could actually turn this game on with friends in versus mode and have a good time with it. OG MK is kind of weird. There we go! We got one fatality! We got the stage fatal. Yeah! That is one thing that this game gave, is that there's more stage fatalities than just one. And they were intentional. You know, the first game, it was more, like, in OG MK, it was more like an Easter egg for the stage fatality. Also, yeah, that shows you that this, that I'm playing a ROM hack. They edited the picture of Dan Forden to be that. I think that's like a profile icon of the guy who made the hack. But yeah. Fuck you, Scorpion! Fuck you, Scorpion! Fuck you! Fuck you! Ah! Ah! Oh! Oh, thank you, game! Okay. Wow, we actually did bump into one of the secret characters. This is Jade. I'm probably gonna get my ass completely whooped by her. But hey, we actually found a secret character in one of these videos. So I'll take it. Yeah, Jade is essentially, if Kitana was just super fucking fast. Just Kitana on fucking steroids. And, yeah, I've never beaten Jade. Ever. She is insanity. I don't know. I mean, maybe like Scorpion, she'll just take a round and then give up. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, I took a round. I actually took a round on her. I actually did. Which, by the way, this just allows me... I think this just straight up lets me skip Scorpion, which, given how that first round against him went, I'm appreciative of that. Wow, I actually beat Jade. Wow. That's the first time in any way I've ever beaten her. That's wild. But yeah. Here is the, you know how I said pretty much all the characters from MKOG were back? Well, I actually forgot, I forgot one. Shang Tsung's back. Although it is easy to miss, because in the first game he was old fucking Chinese, like Asian, like, he looked like just a generic wizard man, like a warlock or something. Shang Tsung is a sorcerer, but in this game, he makes a plea deal with the final boss of this game, which we'll see later. And he's like, "Hey, I fucked up. Are you willing to give me forgiveness?" Shang Tsung, he fucking whooped my ass like a bongo, like a set of bongos. Literally played me like a set of bongos. Fuck off. He just decided to keep blocking my, my torpedoes. Thank you. Oh, get in the acid pit. Oh, God. But yeah. So, Shang Tsung can be played, and he basically does the same thing as the OG game. Oh boy. This motherfucker right here. This is the reason you will never see a Mortal Kombat 2 FGF. I will tell you right now, Kintaro is literally harder than the final boss. He is in fact the sub-boss of this game, but he's harder than the final boss. Kintaro is just a load of horse shit. He is just a gigantic pile of bullshit. Like, where do you even start with this fucking guy? Oh God, not the grabs. The grabs, the jumps, the fireballs. Oh, it's all hell. And again, he makes the final boss completely irrelevant. Like, why would I make a video focusing on the final boss of this game when this bullshit is even harder? Like Kintaro is legitimately harder than the final boss. Which, by the way, he's sitting right back there. Ah! Doesn't matter, I beat him first freaking try with Raiden. Let's go! Ah! Screw Kintaro and his dumb ass. And now we have the final boss of the game, Shao Kahn. Now, don't get it twisted. Shao Kahn is very difficult. Just not in this one. For the longest time, I held the belief that Shao Kahn was the hardest in this game. No, I'm wrong. I've been proven wrong. But yeah. In the arcade version without the AI nerfs, number one, this whole game is nearly impossible without it. Kintaro is even more of a headache, although you can beat him using a similar strategy that I employed against him. Oh my fucking... Yes! Is he already dead? Okay, seizure warning. Yeah. Oh, God. Dude, do I need to make 0 cuts? I don't need to make any cuts for this video. Familiar Shang Tsung's lies to Shao Kahn's brutality. Raiden accepts their challenge to compete. He's well aware of their scheme to unbalance the Furies and invade the Earth Realm. Yeah, there's the Earth Realm. Raiden vows to use all his might to end their treachery. Winning the tournament, Raiden destroys Shao Kahn and all his minions. He also destroys the dimensional gates, which would have been their passageway to the Earth Realm. Can you tell that this is not canon? that is not the canon. Oh, God. Okay. We're done. We are done with Mortal Kombat 2 I don't know if I'll ever play this game again. Like, the only way you could get me to play this game is, like, with a credit quest or something. And there is no fucking way you're getting me to do anything other than what I just did here. Dude, the game just told me bye-bye. What the fuck? But yeah, we're done with MK2. We're done. This game in versus mode can be fun, can be a good time. Not in single player. Do not. I actively tell you to avoid the arcade ladder of MK2. It is super notorious for a reason. And again, that explains why you will never see an FGF of it. The arcade ladder and Kintaro are infinitely harder. The Shao Kahn is probably the easiest part of the whole thing, which is just insulting, because the focus would be on him, but everything else would be whooping my ass. Why would I ever do that for a video? At the very least, there are games with Shao Kahn in them where he's actually the hardest part. So don't lose hope that I would do an FGF on him, but it won't be this version. It will not be MK2 Shao Kahn, because fucking he's the least of your worries with this game. Anyway, next time on the Mortal Kombat Legacy, we're going to be playing Mortal Kombat 3. Mortal Kombat 3. Not Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. Not Mortal Kombat Trilogy. Mortal Kombat 3. Vanilla. Because that is in fact a game that exists and you can play. But yeah. Anyways, with everything said and done, I have been Reaper Vegas, and I will see you all next time.